Well, hello Nergos and the Frenchos. It's Donald. Welcome back to my kitchen. And on today's menu, we'll be taking a look at some really cool looking new GX cards that was just leaked on Poco Beach. The Dusk main Necrozma GX, as well as the Dawnwings Necrozma GX, which not only look totally rad, they are very good GX cards. So, what do they do? What kind of combos you can do with them? And how good are these cards at the end of the day? And, alright, let's take a look at these poster cards for Ultra Sun and Moon. Or at least the main cards of the set. Here we go, let's talk about the first one. Dusk main Necrozma GX. And he's like, no, don't say that. I am a Dusk main Solgaleo GX. Because if you say Necrozma, they will think I am an evil space alien possessing Solgaleo. And no, we can't have that. You know, that looks... nobody should think that. I'm just wearing a Halloween costume, okay? It's just a costume. I'm not a space parasite possessing any other Pokemon. Got that? It's like, oh, yeah, we got that. Sure. So, tell us what you do. It's like, okay. Of course, like any other Pokemons on Earth, I try to carry you to victory in Pokemon battles. Yeah, but like every other Pokemon on Earth, you gotta feed me. And I really like these new energy drinks that you guys Earthlings have. Where is it? There we go, Max Elixir. They taste great. You look at the next 6 cards, find a basic metal energy, and put them onto me on your bench. It's like, wait a minute, Dusk main Solgaleo. I thought you were stage 2. You know, those are only for kids. Stage 2s can't drink that stuff. That's like a... no, they just... I thought just... change of heart. They just taste really good. You can use it on me. I'm a basic Pokemon now. Okay, we're just gonna let that go. Alright, so once he has enough energy, he's like, alright, I have this really cool Death Ray attack. It is so powerful, it will wipe any Pokemon out. Even a Solgaleo, which has the #1 max hit point in the game, base hit points. One-shot KO for a GX, for a 3 energy GX. It's like, Death Ray, yeah, it's really powerful, but, people get suspicious if I just use it off the bat. Yeah, because then they'll think I'm an evil parasite again, so we cannot have that. We have to do it in the name of justice. Yes, when your opponent is winning, when they have more prize cards, we can avenge our fallen allies. We will! Then I'll bust out the Death Ray. And people say, that's like, I didn't know you could have a Death Ray. Well, my feeling of justice swelled up inside me and I can use Death Ray now. And they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Cool, Solgaleo, that's really cool. It's like, yep. Remember, I'm a Solgaleo, okay? Alright, moving on. So, wow, one-shot KO, 3 energy GX. That's very good to set up. You need enough to sacrifice somebody for that. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, just send something like a... Let's see, do I have that up here? Yeah. Set up a Mew. Oh, wait, Mew. Yeah, send him up front. Let your opponent take the Mew out. And while Mew's up front, this assistant of his will be able to copy his twin brother's attack. Yes, that's my twin brother. He thinks I'm wearing a Halloween costume. But yes, it's really cool. It's Rising Star attack. For every enemy there is, he'll get a metal energy back from the discard onto me. Any Pokemon, any way you like. Yeah, and because he's also a basic, we have a change in taste. We don't like old stage 2 stuff anymore. Mew can use those attacks as well. Because he's a special guy. Yeah, if he goes down, he's lost forever because, he lives in another world. You can only have 1 Prism Star Pokemon, so you're not a Prism Star. You can just use his attacks instead. Alright, so, we use him, we start him up front, hopefully he gets KO'd. Yeah, you get KO'd, man. You do, then we can open up with the GX. Then finally we're gonna move on to the main attack. So, turns out that my host I'm possessing happens to carry a really powerful move. Yeah, he knows the Sunsteel Strike, 230, discard all energies, which is about 3 energies, and gets nearly a one-shot KO with this, 230! So I'm trying to get my host to do that. He's resisting, so that's why it costs a little bit more, does a little bit less damage, but at least I don't have to discard all my energies. I just have to discard usually the same amounts to use Sunsteel Strike. So yeah, I can use Sunsteel Strike. That's pretty much it. And I don't have to evolve to do that. And pretty much is a one-shot KO on most Pokemons out there. Just a little bit less, but yeah, easy. And you know what? When we're out of gas, you know, easy. We just go back home and send out the Mew again. Where is that? There we go. Send out the Mew or this guy, and we're gonna copy the new Prism's Rising Star, recharge ourselves of those missing energies, and then finish the game off with another final Sunsteel Strike. So that's the plan. Eclipse Sun, Meteor Tempest, then get those energies back the next turn, Meteor Tempest again, and you're all using basic cards. Yep, that is the plan. I really don't want to use my Call Slash attack because it sucks. Wouldn't you rather use 200 damage attacks? Yeah, you definitely would. By the way, I'm pretty tanky. You know, I'm a metal Pokemon, basic, 190. That's a little bit above average. That's pretty much the card. Yeah, I told you about myself. What else? Oh, yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, if you don't really like basic Pokemons, basic Mew, basic Solgaleo, and you really like evolving, then, you know, we can work with that. I know the Metagross brothers. They have this Geotech system. Yeah, they can give me energies back for free. As long as I'm up front and you have the Metagrosses, they can get you all your energies back, allowing you to chain combo Sunsteel Strike. It's like, okay, if those two guys don't work out, we go with the Metagross brothers. And we're all good. So, and that is the Dusk main Solgaleo GX. Gotta get myself there. He's just Solgaleo, okay? Not an alien. We got that. Alright, so, moving on. The other really cool card. What do I have here? Oh, I've missed this thing. So, it turns out that, you know, my Solgaleo has a twin brother, and, he thinks I'm wearing a costume, but this card isn't out yet. He's coming, but he has this new Turbo Strike. He's a Stage 2, but he gets me 2 energies back from the discard onto the Solgaleo. So that is a new alternate way, well, but it's just not out yet. So, and you have Stage 2, you have to evolve it. So really, you want to do it the basic way. Okay, thought I was... Gotta get your game plan straight. Now we move on to the Dawn Wings, the Necrozma Lunala. He's like, yep, you call me Lunala. They will never think I'm a space alien possessed. So, right now, one of my incognitos disguises I'm a taxi driver for Uber. Yeah, look at this ability, Invasion Technique. It's really taxi driving. Once during your turn, if it's on your bench, you can switch into your active, which is very, very much like the last taxi driver who's recently gone missing mysteriously and had the Russian ability. Once during your turn, it is on your bench, switch it in. And why was this taxi driver so useful when he went around? If you give him a float stone, he has a free retreat. So we activate the ability, use your retreat, everybody has a free retreat. Free taxi driving service, yes. And this is big for certain decks too. It's like, who likes to hire these taxi drivers? Buzzwall. Knuckle Impact. It can't attack your next turn, but it can if you use the taxi service. It's like, I'll just drive you through time. You don't have to wait next turn. Do it this turn. I'll just, you know, pretend it's when it gets retreated. This thing goes away. All effects go away when they're retreated. So you can reset Buzzwall's Knuckle Impact, repeat it over and over. This is the same for Lapras, who has the same attack as well with Blizzard Burn. And the same for Hoa, who has the same attack with Phoenix Burn. They will all want to hire this new basic, this new basic taxi driver that you don't have to evolve, like Zoroark. He's much cheaper to do, and he will be in those decks. Perfect! It's like, okay, we love you, new taxi driver. We don't care where you're from. You just drive us, do your thing. All right, so stat-wise, let's take a look. He's a pretty tanky. This is average 180. A lot of Pokemons can one-shot this now. And attacks, Flash of Darkness, 120. Oh, hey, that's 2-shot potential. Yep, just like every other Earthling out there, GX Earthling. And it's not affected by resistance. Wait, what has resistance to Psychic? Oh yeah, metal Pokemons. Let me click the right one this time. And look at that, resistant to metal, psychic. Yep, Nope, it will just go through. So that's how it works. Alright, 2-shot, that's regular. Can we make that 1-shot? I think so. Let's give you a choice band. Where's that choice band? 30 more damage. Ooh, 150. And you just need a little bit more, right? From a psychic Pokemon that can boost your damage? Yeah, Gengar, non-curse. He's like, oh, hey, come here, guys. Those energies, I got some seasoning on that. It goes to your opponent's Pokemon. It's like, if you put energies on, put the seasoning on there, it tastes really, really, really good. Well, it does, but it does 2 damage every time they attach an energy to their Pokemon, hurting them just a bit so that a Dawnwing Necrozma with a choice band can take them out. Oh, so yeah, you can fight with this guy, or you could just say, oh, you know, I just keep him for his taxi service. Use a Nihilego as well. Oh my God, that's too much space. Because your taxi service is free, you can avoid the confusion and the poison that he gives to your opponent by going in, retreating immediately. That removes the status effect. Oh, so they both combo together, but that's a lot of bench space. Alright, what else do you do? So, like Solgaleo, he is a justice. He's yeah, he likes justice. Well, no, he's like, oh, I have a death ray too. It's a death ray shield this time, but people get suspicious if I use it just out of nowhere. They think I might be possessed. So, or by an alien. So, this death ray can only be used when you're losing. When you're losing, he's like, I will avenge you, traitor, and bust out a secret new ability that Lunala usually doesn't have, but the sense of justice gives me this power. Yes, prevent all damage done to Lunala. Yeah, Lunala, not Dawnwing Lunala. And it does 180, giving you a 1-shot and immunity for your next turn. And you give it a choice, man, that's 220. And that gets most Pokemon's 1-shotted. And you cannot get hurt the next turn. Kinda like a certain Toxapex here, but it does more damage. So, when we did try use Total Shelter GX, it was good. So I'm very sure that when you were using this version, it's gonna be good too. So, both guards, you guys are very, very good guards. You are very playable. This one has a lot of nice damage. This one has good utilities towards it. I like it. I like both these guards. So those are the combos. I mean, this is Psychic, so we have a couple more synergies we want to add in there. Let's say for Gengar, if you were using the Gengar combo, it's a basic. You can use, say, Shining Mew to charge yourself up. And also saying you can use Potown. Where's Potown? There it is, Potown. So many slides to click. Potown, when your opponent evolves Pokemon, they get hurt by 3 damage. And that softens things up for your Necrozma. Your Dawnwing Lunala. So mixed up, Donald. So mixed up. And that helps with the Gengar getting you 1-shots with this really mundane attack. Okay, what other combos can you use? What is this card here? Shiny Mew to charge him up. You can use it with a regular Lunala. He thinks like, oh, that's a nice Halloween costume you have there, brother. And then with the Psychic Transfer, you can move energies all you like. They love Psychic energies. And you can use this GX attack. Instead of this one, because Lunarfall kind of stinks right now. Yeah, only gets out basic non-GX Pokemon, a tiny little baby, so you definitely want to use Necrozma's GX attack instead. Alright, and finally, 180 is kind of weak. Things like Drampas can get that 1-shot it with a Berserk. Yeah, so you may want to, if you want to do a main Dawnwing attack, Necrozma, use Fighting Fury Belt. You're going to need that 40 bonus hit points to stay alive from things like this. Things like himself. Yeah, he can not KO himself. So maybe you may not want to use the choice band. Alright, so as a main fighter, not bad. That 180 hit points is the most thing limiting, but the ability is where it's at. So we take a look at these 2 cards. I like them both. We're gonna have an awesome time next expansion. So this will especially be seen in many other decks as well, not just limited to Psychic. Well, he's gonna make a pretty cool Psychic metal deck. Okay, that is it. So for now, that's my review of these 2 cards. We'll see. Definitely have fun next expansion in February. So thank you very much, Integrals and Differentials. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, and see you next time for another Pokemon review and video. Bye bye.